Welcome back everybody to another mHaken Prints video here today. And today we are going to be creating my 2/12 Clone Trooper Custom for the Black Series line. Now, this is a figure that I've been wanting to remake. I've made it already before, but I didn't like how it came out. I think it was not as good as what this one had come out to be. So I remade it, and I also did use some different 2/12 paint. Now I will say the 2/12 paint that I did use in this one was a little bit inaccurate to the actual movie ones. Before I thought I had it accurate, but it's not. The 2/12 in the movies is actually more orange than it is like kind of similar to the, I guess you could say, the 327th colors. So I did end up actually realizing that too late. I had already put on, I ended up realizing it pretty much at the end of the video, once I had actually completed the figure. So I do have the right paint. Vallejo Light Orange is what I will be using. And as you can see there, it's just a little bit too different. It's not quite the right orange. You'll see towards the end of the video when you see all the markings completed that it's not quite the right orange. Although the saturation on my camera kind of makes it look like the right orange, it's not. Trust me, in person, it does not look right. It looks nice, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but it's not the right orange. So I will be fixing that. Not with this figure, but with all future figures, they will have the proper orange. There in the top left, you can kind of see that it's a different orange. It's not quite orange, it's more of like a gold orange, and the 2/12 orange in the movies is actually just straight up orange. It's like a lighter kind of orange in the movies. So that will be fixed with all my future figures. But continuing on with the paint process here, we're still just painting down the markings of the 2/12, finalizing some of them lines and thinning out some of those lines, making sure that they look really nice when it's completed. And I've got to say, this is my favorite design of Clone Troopers. I really like the 2/12 design. I think it's amazing. Definitely one of my favorite designs for clones, for sure. I do also really enjoy painting this design as well. It's not too difficult, but it's got its cool, designs on the shins there and on the thighs. I ended up actually lining these up and trying to make sure that the lines are very equal and symmetrical on both legs. Because, something like that is very obvious once you put the figure together when they're not symmetrical. So we're kind of just still fixing up some errors there, putting some white paint over the orange lines that ended up getting on the rest of the helmet there. Now we're finishing touches here with putting those those blue ribbed lines on the sides of the helmet. Putting some gray, some final touches here. Filling in that orange again. And essentially we're just putting the final touches here. Now what we're going to be doing is doing panel lining here, which is where I take black, very wet black paint, and then just lining it up on the lines there. And here's the final figure. Completed, done, finished figure. I think this looks really badass. It's going to look very nice on the shelf. So that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.